Baby D. Just wanted to chime in. Look here, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been really active in following my posts, my shorts, my videos, my channel. I do appreciate that. I take time out of my day to bring this content in the best way that I can, and you take time out of your day to support what I do. So I just want to do a big shout out. Um, to each and every one of you and let you know that I do appreciate you. Stick with me. I'm trying to make it do what it do. And with you, it's going to happen. Okay. So I wanted to get into talking about briefly about, bringing drama to the home. We don't need to bring drama to our home. And we have some that are in situations, relationships, or marriages where they don't like even going home. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to getting off work or the weekend is here and they can kind of lay around and lounge around, they quick to jump up, get their clothes on and go find something to do because there's so much drama at home. Disorganization, negative nagging. And, I just wanted to bring up the fact about the nagging part. Some will say that if a person is just expressing how they feel, want to talk about a situation, is nagging. And that's not nagging. Nagging is not expression. That's communication. That's coming together as a couple and talking about what's going on. And maybe we can lay this on the table and do something about it. But when you bring negative darkness to your home, that should be your castle and your place of comfortability and where you relax. And as soon as you walk in the door, you getting hammered with all kinds of negativity or accusations. Where you been, who you been with, what you been doing. I know you cheating on me, or I know you didn't go to work today, or I know you seeing such down the street, or whatever. It's always an issue. Put the remote control up. Why I have to keep telling you the same thing? Talking to you like you are a child. Some women are notorious about that. They get frustrated with their men and then they want to talk down on them. They want to, hammer him like he's a 2-year old child. And it's disrespectful. And then there's some men who are very bossy, grumpy, and come home in a way that's very dark, that's very irritating. The streets beat our men up. They out here in the streets, they trying to make a living. They getting beat up by, everybody out here, and especially at work, corporate America. And they come home and they just want that stroking and comfortability of their queen and their home. And here she is hammering him at the door about everything. He may have just found out he's getting laid off of his job, especially our blue collar workers. Our blue collar workers are out here taking jobs. They're going to the unions. They get in these jobs. They're short calls, they're long calls. Sometimes they just end abruptly, and that stops the money. So as soon as he walks in, she wants to hammer him about some bills that's due or some things that's due. Let a man get in the door. Let him take off his shoes. Let him relax a minute, okay? It's the right time to present issues, and it's the wrong bad time. And it's not when somebody first. I don't want to walk in the door. And as soon as I walk in the door, you beat me up about everything I didn't do or should do, or are you gonna cook? And I still got my purse on my shoulder, bags in my hand, my briefcase. Um, I ain't even set nothing down, and you talking about what's for dinner. Now you've been home 2, 3 hours before me. You didn't take nothing out. You didn't start something. A very good gesture, even if a man believes, because there's some men who believes that's a woman's job to cook and she should take care of the home and cook in, and he can just lay stuff any kind of way, not clean up and not cook. But if he's been home most of the day, in and out of the house, whatever, and he take out a pack of meat or maybe start something for her. So when she walk in, it's already started and she could take it from there. It's a team effort. Now if you both work and you coming in, I understand, And women, we try to do as much as we can ahead of time. Our brains are always clicking and ticking about everybody else. Sometimes we lose focus of ourselves. And we just, when it comes to us, we don't have nothing left. We just want to take a hot bath and sit down somewhere because we have made it the attention towards everyone else's needs from the time we get home from work. Now, if you are one that stays at home, even if you work from home, you're still working. Even if you stay at home and you got young kids, you're still working. Or you stay at home and you don't have young kids, but you still got to make sure you run in the house is clean, the food is cooked, you going to the grocery store, you getting the things you need, you thinking about what we gonna eat today, what we gonna eat tomorrow. Do I have that? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? This person coming over to check the pilot because it went out. I got to be here for 4 hours until they get here. The pest control is coming. I mean, we have a job on top of a job, even being at home, right? So neither one of us, men or women, need to be hammered and make your castle a very dark and stressful place to want to be. Because trust me, women will run and go do other things too, just to get away from you. And I'm not saying necessarily go cheat, but she'll get out of the house, go visit a girlfriend. Some people get distressed and go out and want to just spend money. They just go to the mall. Go to the mall, and when I tell you, when you go to the mall, when you stressing and don't want to be at home, you gonna find everything on sale under the moon that you need, and you gonna spend some money. Stress shopping, okay? Or they want to go to the restaurant, or they want to go out and have a drink with a girlfriend, whatever the situation to talk. They may even go see a movie by themselves, but they find a way to get up out the house, especially a woman who does not have the obligation of small kids. And if she has small kids and can get a babysitter or can take them with her, she gone because she just don't want your darkness. Okay, so you guys both have to come together and find a way to make home more pleasant, more airy, more light, um, even though you need to talk about issues, because if you don't talk about them and come up with a plan to rectify them, they're going to get worse and worse and worse. So as a couple, you have got to talk about what's going on and how we going to fix this, what we going to do. I got this, you got that, we get this. However you come up with your game plan, you have to do that as a couple and make your castle a place that each one of you want to be. It's nothing better than just laying next to someone you care about, relaxing in your warm and comfortable bed with your remote control, watching a good movie, maybe having some popcorn, maybe having a drinky drink, and maybe just, snuggling up under each other, touching and feeling if you want to. It's nothing better than that. But the reality is, when you are with someone day in and day out, you're going to have issues that you have to deal with as a couple, real life stuff that's going to be put on the table. Is different when you got a mistress or you just got a Tyrone, somebody you just kick it with here and there. You don't have to bring real life issues to them because they're not in your circle dealing with real life problems. They only coming in for the good times. You only together for the good times. Okay. So it ain't nothing really to deal with other than the moment. But when you have someone that you're building with, that you're growing with, that you're, coming together with, you have real life stuff. And you have got to come together with that. So make your castle light and airy. That's the message for today. Don't bring darkness home. Don't bombard your mate with a whole bunch of mess from the time they walk in the door. Okay? Don't do that. Let her breathe. Even if you run that bath water for her, let her take her bath while you down there starting some stuff or doing whatever. Or even order a pizza tonight, whatever it is. Let her take her bubble bath, pour her favorite wine. Okay. If he's cool with his beer his recliner and the remote control, and he can sit down and woosah and not be bothered, she can be okay to soak in a nice bubbly hot tub. Think about that. Okay, this is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. You guys have a wonderful day. I gotta go on back to what I was doing, but I just wanted to fall through, and I'll be back at you soon. Bye.